Welcome everyone, and welcome with a new channeling of the Council of Light. And in this week we have a question from one of my viewers. I will read it to you. And I really had to smile when it came in. Dear Council of Light, I would love to communicate better with my pet. Do you have some advice, tips or tricks? I really love that question. Also because I have a cat, Fitz, and he's he's super cute, but he also really has his own way. It's a cat, you know. So I would really love to know what's going on in his mind. So maybe the Council of Light can give us some tips and tricks. Dear you, and thank you so much for your question. And when we felt into the field of your question is really asked with a deeper interest for your pet. And that is truly a very good base on how to communicate with animals. Because the moment you are interested, you realize that animals are communicating on a different kind of wave. And animals and humans are here on this planet, but animals all have their specific quality with communication here on this planet. So please realize that when you are practicing with your pet, you are actually practicing with all kinds of animals. Because the moment you are more relaxed, and also you don't want anything from animals, but you are just interested, this is a great base to understand the language of animals. For your brain, you can actually say that you are using a different kind of frequency. You are using the frequency of images, which is more in the back of the brain. And the moment you realize that you can communicate from this way more relaxed state, you can ask and also feel what animals are feeling too. Because animals are really much more advanced in the silent communication, the communication through images. So they are asking each other all kinds of questions while just being silent. In your language, you can say that animals are far further in telepathy than humans. Because humans are just opening up, animals are using telepathy as a way deeper communication. But how to communicate even deeper with our animals in our house? This is a lovely question, because animals in our house have a deeper connection with their humans. Yes, you can hear as well, with their humans. Because the moment they receive a deeper connection with animals... So sorry, my alarm went off and now I have to tune in again. Then you can actually say that animals, especially when you have a deeper connection with them, they are bonding from a different kind of frequency. Because they are in the same frequency as your love field. So they are actually mirroring what you are feeling as well. So the moment you approach your pet with the question if they are hungry, they are going to ask you in the same frequency, are you hungry? So the funny thing is that when you know that you are mirroring also with your pet, you can have interest in yourself while opening the field. So the animal can feel, there is interest in me as well. Funny enough is that staying in your own frequency, allowing yourself not to ask anything at all, but to rest with the interesting question, you open the field so they can communicate with you. Pets are normally doing this immediately, especially when you pay them attention, by cuddling them or just giving them what they want. But the moment you don't want anything from them, you give them enough space to let them know how they are. So that's kind of funny. The moment you realize that you are busy and you are completely occupied with yourself and your animals are asking for attention and there is no space, communication gets very difficult. So you can say that the animals are almost using you to get your attention just by resting inside yourself. So, what does that mean? The moment we are stressed or the moment we are fully occupied with ourselves, it's much more difficult to communicate with our animals. So, if you want anything from them, first take a deep breath, rest, and relax inside yourself. And if you want to open up a more open and sincere communication with your pet, try to meditate first or to rest first, and then completely gain in your own energy, allowing yourself with your attention with your pet and open just the space and be curious. Because the moment you are just curious without wanting anything from them, the pet can feel that the space is opening up for them, so they can tell their stories through images. Please understand that the moment we relax even more and we keep our energy more inside our own space, the animal gets way more space just to express themselves. And this is where the magical key is, if you want a deeper and warmer relationship with your animal, is to give your animal just as much space as they give you, by mirroring what is happening in that moment. So, if you would love to be curious about your pet and how he's doing at this moment, allow yourself to rest inside yourself. And just be curious. The moment you feel all the images falling in, take them serious. And allow yourself to send images back to your pet, so a true conversation can ignite. So please enjoy this wonderful and new communication, the moment we rest and we can truly practice what telepathy can do with us. Because the moment we try and practice with our animals, we can actually try and practice with humans as well. Please understand that the frequency of animals is quite sensitive. So never try this practice when you are stressed, or when you are full, or you don't have any space left. Do you finally understand why animals help us to calm us down? Especially pets, when they are here to sit with us and we relax. And we fully understand the moment we relax, we can hear even more. So please enjoy communicating with your pets even more. Because the moment we communicate with pets even deeper, we can communicate with animals on the planet even more. Thank you so much for your question. And the interest in your animal is so wonderful. And you won't believe it, because the minute I am done with this channeling, my cat is coming in and wants my attention. So I know what to do right now.